Hello again. So, we just went pretty hard on the ladies that are the Proverbs 7 type of lady. So, what we're going to do here is go and talk about a Proverbs 31 woman. And what's funny is that the women that actually see this might actually be more offended by this than the Proverbs 7 woman. If anybody actually sees these, hilarious, right? And this is all just good stuff, right? But I could totally see women getting like very mad about this one and not the Proverbs 7 woman one. That would be really funny. All right, so let's go through this one. Beautiful. All right, so the words of Sovereign Lemuel, King Lemuel, a message which his mother taught him. Ooh, so this came from Mama. Mama was like, this is what you have to look for, King Lemuel. What my chosen, and what chosen of my womb, and what chosen of my vows. So we got three people here, right? So she taught him what my chosen of my womb, and what chosen of my vows. So we have three different situations going on here. Okay. Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to wiping away sovereigns, kings. Not for sovereigns, O Lemuel, not for sovereigns to drink wine, nor for princes to desire strong drink. Okay, so we got some really important things here. Do not give our strength to women, nor our ways to wiping away kings. Not for kings, O Lemuel, not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes to desire strong drink. Okay, so if you are a person that is a judge that takes responsibility, you are not to take wine, and even princes, even underlings, are not to even desire strong drink, because this will mess up your judgments and your right rulings. Okay. Lest they drink and forget what is inscribed. Exactly. You will forget the laws. You will forget the way to do righteousness and pervert the right of all the afflicted. You will take advantage of these people that are already hurting, you lunatic. So stop that. Don't give your strength to a woman. Now, don't be going crazy on other people that are powerful like you, that understand right rulings, that are judges, because these people are going to, you guys come in contact and violence happens, bad things happens. You're not even allowed to drink, because that'll mess stuff up. Okay? Lest they drink and forget what is inscribed, and pervert the right of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to him who is perishing. Okay. So these people that talk about, so what is the difference about what you can do about drinking, right? So if you need to make judgments and do things and make decisions, you can't drink, okay? If you are perishing, if you're dying, if you're wasting away, give strong drink to that person, and wine to those embittered in being. Like those ones that are just, they're done, right? Like their soul has been eaten up. They're through. Like they're it. Fine. Give that dude. He can have strong drink. For those of you that have to make decisions and live life and do things, man, you're not allowed to drink. If you are in college and you're doing these things and you're having to figure out your life and do these things, you can't drink. You can't drink. That's just stupid. That will jack you up. Okay? You're not dying. You're not. Are you embittered? Like, is life so terrible? Your life is so awful that you have to drink? Okay. We make provision for that here. If your life, because there are people that their life is that terrible, they're in that much pain. So there is a difference here, guys. Okay, so let him drink and forget his poverty. Let him forget his lack. Let him forget that he doesn't, because there's so much pain in God, and he's lost so much, that let him drink to forget that a little bit and remember his trouble no more. Okay. Open your mouth for the dumb. For those that can't speak for themselves, we have to open our mouths for them. In the cause of all the sons of the departed, open your mouth, judge righteously. The sons of the departed. In the cause of all the sons of the departed. The ones that don't have parents around, the ones that don't have these people to lead them, the ones that don't have those, open your mouth for them, judge righteously. The sons of the departed, the ones that plead the cause of the poor and the needy. Plead the cause, which means take care of, right? We're going to take care of them. I'm not going there. All right. So, laid down some stuff there. Talked a little bit about alcohol. So, the right ruling on that. Let's see, like when we can do those things, when we have important things to do, no drinks. If things are really, really, really terrible, we can use it to forget a little bit, okay? Open, but right after this, right, is it like these are the rulings that we have to make. This is the reason why we're even talking about, okay, look, you need to have your head straight. It's all saying, have our head straight. Why? Because you need to open your mouth for those who can't speak for themselves. The ones that don't have anybody to speak for them, open your mouth, judge righteously, plead their cause, plead the cause of the poor and the needy, those people who need something, help them. Okay, so now we figured those out. We're going to move on to another subject, and this is talking about nations. At the same time, we are going to be talking about this in the framing of just a woman, right? Just a woman, so we can see what exactly we need to be looking for with a woman, right? And this is a beautiful thing. This is a very, very, very beautiful thing. This is the exact opposite of that Proverbs 7 woman, okay? Who does find a capable wife? For she is worth far more than rubies. Oh, guys, this is what you're missing out on. If you don't find a wife, if you don't find a good wife, who does find a capable wife? For she is worth far more than rubies. She's a unicorn. Heard that one, right? The heart of her husband shall trust her, and he has no lack of gain. Is if you have a good wife, man, there is nothing that's going to be kept from you, man. Is that if you were on the same page with God, you'll have no lack of gain. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She will add to him. She will not take from him. She will not ruin him. She will not give unrighteous judgment. She will be there to support, not evil, all the days of her life. So what does that look like? She shall seek wool and flax, and with delight she works with her hands. So she is going to actually work. Why are we been given this idea that women didn't work, or that the Bible at all, even in the Old Testament, says anything about keeping women down? Because right here, this is describing the perfect woman and the capable wife. It says that she is worth far more than rubies. Her husband's going to trust her. He has no lack of gain. She's going to do him good and not evil all the days of her life. And the very first thing that describes that is she is going to seek wool and flax and delight with the works of her hands. She's going to work. She shall be as the ships of Tarshish. She brings in food from afar. This woman actually does marketing and shipping and whatever, but I thought that we were told that the Bible was about keeping women down for some reason. Okay, let's get past that. She also rises while it is still night and provides food for her household. Man, this woman is working, dude. Like, I didn't know that a woman worked like this. I thought that she was just, like, worthless. She can't do it all. And provides food for her household and what is lawful for her girls. So she's taking care of all the women around her. She's Mama Bear. She's Mama Hen. She is that woman that is making sure all the girls around her are doing what they're supposed to be doing. It seems like it's maybe a little bit warped today. She shall consider a field and buy it. She owns property? Are you kidding me? I thought that women weren't supposed to own property. The Bible said this woman owns property outside of her husband. Are you kidding me? I thought we were keeping the woman down, men. We need to keep these women down. No. Let's go by this. She shall consider a field and buy it. So she's buying some property from her profits. She shall plant a vineyard from her profits, not her husband's profits. Are you kidding me right now? I thought it was supposed to be. She's supposed to be underneath the thumb of her husband from the Bible. This is insane. I thought this is backwards from what I thought was supposed to be going on here, but okay. She shall gird herself with strength. Gird herself with strength and strengthen her arms. Are you kidding me? Is this strong woman go? This woman's supposed to be strong too. Are you kidding me? Keep the woman down, men. This Bible might be fooling us. They might have changed this. A lot of these people out there saying this Bible's been changed. I don't know. This is saying that treat women like they have their own agency. I don't know though. Okay. She shall taste when her gain is good. Her gain is good. She shall taste it. She shall be the one to eat of the fruits of her labor. Her lamp does not go out by night. This woman is working hard. She is handling her business. She shall stretch out her hands to the distaff. This woman is amazing. And her hand shall hold the spindle. She is working with her hands. She is a beast. Her arms are strong. She's going to taste of the fruits of her labors. She shall extend her hand to the poor. This woman is just overflowing with gain. She has so much. She is so blessed by God because she trusts Him. Because she is the perfect wife to her husband. She has all her own stuff. She handles her business. She shall extend her hand to the poor, and she shall reach out her hands to the needy. This woman has been blessed so much. She has her own field. She's planted her own vineyards, owns her own property. She has so much is that she loves and cares for the poor. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is dressed in scarlet. What is dressed in scarlet? That almost seems like Proverbs 31 is saying they are washed in the blood of the Lamb. They are dressed in scarlet. She shall make tapestry for herself. I think by this point, the Bible might be giving a little bit too much power to these women, gentlemen. Because she's making even the tapestry for herself. She is dressed in fine linen and purple. She is dressed in royalty. Amazing. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. So by the time this woman is at this spot, right, her husband is known in the gates. He is sitting among the elders of the land, making right judgments, right rulings, running things, making sure everything runs smooth. She shall make fine linen and sell them, and she shall have girdles for the merchants. Making fine linen and selling them, giving girdles for the merchants. Strength and splendor are her garments. This woman is covered in strength and splendor. and she rejoices in time to come. She shall open her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the Torah of loving commitment. This woman is rejoicing in time. She opens her mouth with wisdom. Her tongue is the law of that loving commitment, of not giving up, of through thick and thin, of through the pain, the ridiculousness, all of it. And we have to be this also, men. We have to be this. Do you see what it's asking of all of us? But there are different roles. These are just the roles of the woman, man. This strong, Proverbs 31, Bible-centered woman. This strength and splendor are her garments. She doesn't have to dress up in the gold and finery and craziness. Strength and splendor. This woman is worth more than rubies. On her tongue is the law of loving commitment. She watches over the ways of her household. She makes sure the people around her are doing the right thing. Does not eat the bread of idleness. This is not a lazy woman. Her children shall rise up and call her blessed. Her husband too, and he praises her. Many daughters have done nobly, but you have risen over them all. So right here, this is the formula. Do not eat the bread of idleness. Do not eat the leaven of the Pharisees. Do not be a lazy person. Her children shall rise up and call her blessed. If she is not lazy, her children rise up and bless her. Implied ... What happens if she eats the bread of idleness? Her children shall rise up and curse her. Her husband too, and he praises her. Don't eat the bread of idleness. Many daughters have done nobly, but you have risen over them all. Man, that's that unicorn, right? That unicorn, right? How would that be such a great question to ask? Because really what you're saying, if you say, what do you bring to the table? You could really be saying, are you a Proverbs 7 or are you a Proverbs 31 woman? Which one? Many daughters have done nobly, but you have risen over them all. Loveliness is deceptive, and prettiness is vain. Come on, guys. I mean, if you don't know by now, by looking at TikTok, by looking at, the Instagrams and the different apps and on the interwebs, man, the deception is real. TikTok automatically puts a filter on you without you doing anything. That's demonic. That is demonic. It is changing the way that you even see yourself and the way the people around you before you even try to put on the fake up or anything else. It's all deception. Loveliness is deceptive and prettiness is vain. Look underneath. Don't look at the surface. All of this stuff is lies if it has anything to do with looking at a woman in the way she looks. I'm not saying that the woman that you're going to be with doesn't happen to have lovely features or be beautiful on the outside. That's a bonus. It can be a bonus. It's a curse to some women, especially in this sick, perverted world we're in now. But you women need to understand this also. I'm not just saying this to the men. Loveliness is deceptive and prettiness is vain. A woman who fears Yahweh is to be praised. The beginning of wisdom is fear of Yahweh, fear of Jesus. He is who he is. He is the Creator and our Redeemer. He is the most beautiful, holy one. Let's trust him. Let's fear him. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. That woman, this is how you know that you have found the right woman. Does she fear Yahweh? Does she fear Jesus? Does she believe that the Son of Man died on the cross to redeem us for our sins, for our unrighteous judgment? He wants to bring us into his righteous judgment, into his right way. Loveliness is deceptive and prettiness is vain. This is what you have to understand, men and women out there. A woman who fears God is to be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. It's the same answer every single time to every single question you ask. The answer is God. The answer is Jesus Christ. God, he's so great. He is so wonderful. The answer is Jesus. So, instead of all the bickering and fighting and everything else, come to the Bible, come to God, come here and find out. And find whether or not the woman that you need or want fears God. And if you fear God and you come together, that's when it'll be right. He'll lead you to each other. It's that simple. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Love you. Praise Jesus. Praise Yah. Praise Yahweh. Love God. God is so good. God is so good. Love you guys. May Jesus bless all of you and your families. Bye.